Here is a brand new Riggs Rod's Monster Jam Freestyle Commentary event for Patrick. He said this was the first commentary event he ever sent, but I could have swore I seen him done before. But anyways, as we're now finally going to get to it, looks like a Syracuse event. So let's get this started. Alright, so we start off with Overboard is going to go right for the hybrid to get things started with some big air getting close to the cars right there. And I got a feeling it's a breakable the way the tires are looking right there with the way they're bended and such. Here we go. Huge air off the other hybrid is going to go wheelie into the other one. Here we go. Going to front flip it, and it is a breakable as there goes the hood. What a start right there. Here we go back for the hybrid again. As nose dives it. Try to get a bit of a wheelie, but didn't work out. As now we'll go line up right for the cars. Up and over it. And now going to go for that hybrid. Sky wheelied it as coming down. Alright, so now with 80 seconds left, getting onto us a little bit. Now going to go for those cars. A little bit of an odd angle is going to go right for that hybrid. Sky wheelies it. Coming down. Take a bit of a hard hit. As looks like now going to go for the backflip. As not a good spot right there, but going to go for it. And going to get the backflip. As we're now halfway through the run. As, ooh, really slammed into the wall. Hard right there. Here we go for the hybrid. And trying to like Ryan Anderson it right there. Oh, what a hit right there on that tire. As that rear end is destroyed. Now going to go for the hybrid. Oh, the front end collapsed right there and is done. And it's going to be a 22 for Overboard to get things started. Alright, so next up is Excalibur. That's going to go right for the racing lane with some huge air right there. He's going to hop onto the cars. What a start that was. That's all on two wheels. Now going to go for the hybrid. And he's going to watch out for the other one coming up. Wheelied into the side of it. And uh-oh, it looked like that one tire was already damaged. That's not good. It's now going to go into a donut. Alright, here we go for the cross Fred. He's going to sky wheelie it. Coming down. And going to get the slap wheelie. As we'll now getting close to stairs. Wasting a lot of time at the moment. Here we go now. Right for the jammer. As going to get the wheelie across. As now going to go into the side of the hybrid. Hasn't done much after that strong start. Now here we go for the cars. Up and over them. Now going to go for the hybrid once again with a wheelie. That tire did not like that landing. Alright, so now on two wheels. Here we go. Flipping it over. As gonna save it. What a save that was. But didn't seem to do any damage. Maybe it's not a breakable. Alright, here we go for the hybrid right there. Down to the final 50 seconds. And wheelied into the cars. Oh boy, here we go. Front flip it. And it is a breakable. How about that? That hood got crushed. We had two front flips now in this event. Hit the side of the backflip wall. And it's going to go for a hybrid right there with 36 seconds left. Going to go into that. Oh boy, flip it over. And going to save it again. What a save that was. And now going to go into that jammer sideways. Comes down. Alright, so now lifting it up right there. Here we go. Line up for that hybrid cross-threaded. Uh-oh, coming down. What a hit that was. That tire is popped and destroyed. And now going to go for the car sideways. 10 seconds left. And going to save it again. A third save. As now here we go for the hybrid sideways. As going to nosedive right there. And that's going to be it for scoring. Nothing else counts. As now going to go for the hybrid right here. Sky wheelied it. Odd angle hit on that pop tire. Coming down. And now going to go for that hybrid. Going to get the wheelie and looks like going to park it. And it's going to be a 28 for Excalibur to take the lead. What a great run that was. Alright, next up is Wildside to take on that 28. Here we go right for the jammer to get things started. And it's going to get the wheel on top of it. And going to get the slap wheel. He's going to watch out for the hybrid right there. Careful, saved it. Alright, now we're going to go for the hybrid off the side. Oh, flip it over right there. Oh, what a save that was. We're still trying to save it. Oh, boy. And finally going to get the save with that rear end really wrecked. Of the body, at least. Sky wheelied it. For the hybrid is coming down with 100 seconds left. Oh, boy. Close to the edge of the track. And now going to go cross-thread it. Big air, but watch out for the jump coming up. Takes the hard hit. Is going to nosedive it. Coming down. As now sliding out. Gonna go right for the racing lane. As sky wheeling it again. Flat lands it. Now gonna go for those cars. Up and over it. As 73 seconds left. Good momentum so far. Is going to go for the race lane right here. Huge air, but watch out for the cars coming up. And it's going to bounce on top of him. Going to get the stoppie right there. As, oh boy, somehow kept control of it. Before was going to overshoot it. And now reversing. Pretty sure, yep, can avoid the cars just barely. And then got into a standing with it right there as more of the rear end got damaged. 48 seconds left. Here we go for the crossfire of the hybrid. Nose dive it. And there goes the body. Or at least a part of it again. As 37 seconds left for the cars. Up and over it. Now going to go for the back of the racing lane. Here we go. Coming down. And now looks like going to go for the backflip. Right for it. Got it. As 22 seconds left. Here we go now. For that crossfred. Oh boy, watch out. That's going to hurt on landing. Oh, what a hit that was. Somehow didn't break the tire. Stoppie somehow off the table. The hybrid. Not the hybrid, the jammer. 5 seconds left. Still going. Alright, 2 seconds. And that is going to wrap it up right there. Nothing else counts as nose diving it. And then going to go into the hybrid right there. Oh boy, here we go. Flipping over. And not going to be able to save it. And it's going to be a 26 for Wildside. And now last up, the take on that 28 is Hooked. Is going to go right for the hybrid right there. Going to cross-fret it. A little bit on 2 wheels. Going to go for that other hybrid with a bit of a wheelie. As it comes down. And now, lift up a little bit. Going to go for that cross-fret as some big air off of it. Coming down. Going to get the slap wheelie. As good start so far, but watch out for the edge of the track. Really close to the wall. Are you going to go for those cars? Oh boy, sidewalling it. Nice save for the hybrid again. And going to wheelie across. And also those tires are already starting to look damaged. As now going to go line up for that hybrid. Wheelie it. Coming down. And then going to get a slap wheelie into the hybrid. Oh boy, here we go. Flip it over. Somewhat saved it. And already damaged the body. Sky wheelied it. Coming down. Nose dive it. As now, that tire looks like it's popped maybe. There's 64 seconds left. Big air off the hybrid. Coming down, takes a hard hit, and then going to go into the jammer. Oh boy, here we go, in trouble. Oh, that tire popped. What a save that was. As then going to go for the hybrid. Nose dive it with the wheelie. Coming down, as saved it again, and into the cars. As now, going to go for the backflip, or nope, going to hit the side of it. Got grabbed, rear end broke, and gonna go over. And it'll only be a 17 for Hooked. So, that means Excalibur will get the win, and here is the final results.